It becomes less tempting to miss our practice when we really start to notice how much better it makes our whole life. If we practice for an hour, there are 23 other hours in the day to find out if it's working. The practice just starts to provide this respite, this refuge, this place of connection that allows us to be much more generous with everything else. That said, we are going to miss our practice. And most important when we miss our practice is to resist the temptation of self-scolding. Self-scolding only taxes the nervous system, creates an interior landscape of stress, and also, with enough practice, becomes addictive in its own way. When we find we're missing our practice a lot, then chances are we're trying to practice for too long. Here at Yoga Anytime, we have an abundance of practices between 5 and 20 minutes that are designed specifically to allow us to find short little moments of connection. And as we've already talked about, research has shown that the shorter practices done more often can even be more effective than one long one. And when we miss our practice, which again we will, that's how we find out if our practice is really working. Because when we haven't been able to dive in and bathe in the medicine of the yoga practice, can we still show up? Can we still have patience? Can we still be light in our touch and curious in our mind? This is the moment. Happy to be here together. Love.